Guys, it's me, James, with this beautiful crazy life. Real quick here, I was on the internet once again, not during work because I would never do that, but when I was on my break for sure, and I saw that Andy Mineo posted this video here of Kim Kardashian playing him and Lecrae's song Coming In Hot. And he was just like, oh, look at this, and he was just making a little video of his family, asking him if they knew who Kim Kardashian was. And it's kind of a big deal. Kim Kardashian has millions of followers, and having your song played on her page could equal tons of streams, new opportunity for all types of things, reach people for your music, money, merchandise, and all in all, could be a really big deal for an artist. And most of the comments fell into three groups. The first group were people genuinely excited, like, yo man, song's dope, that's dope, maybe this will reach people, maybe they'll get them to meet other Christian artists, this will be more money for you and your team and your family, maybe they will I don't know, go back to church because of this, just good things, which I'm on that team there, go 116, right? And then you have, the people who are Kardashians, the Kardashians, oh my gosh, the Kardashians. Yeah, those people doing that, which I guess I'm Kim neutral. I don't really follow her content. I don't follow her content at all. I also don't hate her, so that's just me. I don't know if that's even a stance people have, as being neutral about Kim Kardashian. She seems to be extremely loved or the worst person on the planet. Not really sure. But being famous, I would never want to be that famous. Jeez, people are just terrible. But then you had about 1/3 of the comments where people were just being really mean. They were saying terrible things about Kim herself, like these comments here. I guess I'll put them where my hands are since I did this. You have other people who just saying things like, leaving whole Bible verses, just no context why they're putting it there, just a whole Bible verse. You have other people who were, saying that Andy and Lecrae, they just care about social justice. I know a lot of conservative Christians don't like Reach Records anymore because Lecrae, spoke out against things like Trayvon Martin. And we all know racism is fake. Systematic racism isn't real. You can tell that's sarcasm, and I'm sure I've just lost a bunch of subscribers after saying that, just knowing the demographic of my small channel. Comments that stood out to me most, though, were just the ones like, you can't associate with Kim Kardashian, which she's not doing. You can't, promote what she's doing, what he's not doing. A lot of this, Jesus doesn't you can't be, you gotta be you can't be equally, you gotta be equally yoked. You shouldn't be associating yourself with people like this. Look how she dresses and all that stuff there. And I guess my question to those people who think like that, which wouldn't be anyone in this channel because you guys are super smart, but for anyone who thinks like this, my question to you is this, or if you have friends who kind of said that and you're like, I don't really know how to respond to that, it's just to say, what would you do if a non-Christian decided to pick up your own art and displayed it? Or do you do business with non-Christians or people who don't think like you? Do they have to reach a level of holiness and can't have certain sins for you to do certain things with them? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I've read 2 Corinthians. It's about Paul defending his apostleship. Paul saying don't do ministry with non-believers. That's part of it. And there's some other things in there, but those are two big things: is to avoid false teachers and not being in ministry with false teachers. That's what 2 Corinthians is about, and him defending his apostleship. You probably shouldn't be using the equally yoked passage to not associate with non-Christians because he's talking about ministry there. So I bet a lot of you didn't know that. Check out the John MacArthur Study Bible Commentary. If you think I'm blowing steam, there's other commentaries that do that as well. You can just do a Google search of that verse and it will lead you to some pretty good articles that you guys are using that verse incorrectly. But the bigger point is didn't Jesus hang out with sinners? Isn't in the book of Matthew, he literally hangs out with the sinners and tax collectors and all the people that the people of Israel did not like, those associating themselves with Rome or whatever else made them undesirable, and literally sitting them at the table with them? Did he not forgive sins for those who had very terrible lives? Did he just say all people are hopeless and can never be changed? Is that the message of Jesus? I don't know. Reading the comments, that's what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like some of the stuff people say is just wild, like super wild. I would never want to be famous. I want this channel to grow, but I don't want to be like super famous ever, because Christians can be some of the meanest people. You already got like the non-Christians who come at you for all your beliefs, and you have the Christians who get to come at you for your beliefs. And you're like, well, what do I do with this? Anyway, guys, this is James with This Beautiful Crazy Life. I'll see you guys later. The comment that just kind of stood out to most to me was for someone who is, what do you say? One of the comments that stood out to me was this one here, where he said, for a husband struggling with pornography, this isn't very helpful. And I just kind of sat there and I thought to myself, like, bruh, like, maybe you shouldn't be on the internet. It's not my job to make sure you don't stumble in any way. I can only do so much. Andy doesn't know you, right? That's what my response if I was Andy. I literally don't know you. Maybe get off social media.